I'm not a psychiatrist, but I was married to a narcissist for more than 20 years. And today, I want to clear up one of the biggest misconceptions out there. What's the difference between someone with narcissistic traits and a true narcissist? Let's talk about it. We've all seen people throw the word narcissist around. Bad breakup, narcissist. Someone self-centered at work, narcissist. But the truth is, less than 1% of the population actually meets the diagnostic criteria for narcissistic personality disorder. Research shows that only about 0.5 up to 1% of the population meets the criteria for narcissistic personality disorder. However, some studies show that number could be as high as 6% were they properly diagnosed. So what's the difference? Narcissistic traits are qualities like arrogance or lack of empathy in a moment. Traits that we can all display at certain times. But for narcissistic personality disorder, these patterns are rigid, long-standing, and cause problems in relationships, work, and daily life. Here's the problem. Labeling someone a narcissist just because they were rude one time or posted too many selfies can be harmful. It stigmatizes them unfairly, shuts down real communication, and in some cases becomes an excuse for us to avoid looking at our own patterns of behavior too. But let's balance that with the truth. For people who have lived with true narcissistic abuse, it's not just occasional arrogance. Their lives are marked by gaslighting, manipulation, and walking on eggshells, all while losing their sense of self. That experience is devastating and valid. So how can you tell the difference? Well, is the behavior you're witnessing rigid or flexible? Does the person apologize, adjust, and show growth? Then it's likely traits. Or do they continue to repeat the same patterns, never taking accountability? That's more in line with narcissistic personality disorder. But here's the catch. We don't diagnose people. That's for trained professionals. Our job is to recognize how we feel during the relationship. And here's where I'll always end. Whether someone is clinically a narcissist or just showing toxic traits, unhealthy is unhealthy. And if you feel unsafe physically or psychologically, it's time to prioritize your safety. Diagnosis or not, abuse is abuse. And your safety and your family's is always on the other side of that decision.